Hi guys, so we're going to do my shop, my stash. I think it's like 3 weeks now. The lighting's not going to be great because it's like 5 AM, so we'll just have to make do with whatever lighting we're getting because I don't know if I'm going to have time for this later. I have really been enjoying this blusher that Morag sent to me. It's a 17 Melting Cream blush. I'm half tempted to leave it out. It's in the shade Pink Passion. Yeah, let's leave that out. We're going to put this Becca highlighter back. I don't think I like it, guys. It's in the shade Moonstone. I might pass that on. We'll put this Give Beauty, what's this called? Pick It Up, Heating Up, Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I don't think it's a contour. I've said this so many times. Got a lot of use out of it though. Let's open her up. In my opinion, you don't get a lot in, but yeah, I've got a lot of use out of it, so that one can go back for a while, and we'll pull something else. Right, so I might keep this highlighter in, and you know, I mean, it was in a project pan not so long ago, last year, and just use it with, where's the highlighter stick that's also in project pan, use it with this. So yeah, I might do that. Did I use it? I think I used it one time. It can go back. I used this a couple of times. It's actually a lot nicer than I thought. It's a lot nicer than the Becca one. I really enjoyed using the Max Factor in Seductive Pink. I used the Patrick Tar once as well when I used the Tower Beauty. I think for now it can go back. Just trying to establish what I'm using this go around. I'm using a lot of neutrals, so I don't really need warm blushes. This one can go back as well, the Colourpop Out of Sight. Clinique. I think I want to keep that one in. 03 Berry Pop, and I think I want to keep my Dior in as well. Use them a little bit more. And maybe we'll keep this one in as well, because this is, it gives you that highlighter look, so that is really good for the Dior. That doesn't need it, so we'll keep that in. We'll put this back into my collection. Really enjoyed it, but only used it a couple of times. So I'll show you what it looks like. So it looks like that. I will bring it out at some point. I feel like I want to use a different palette. I don't know whether I might keep this one in, so I've not used that one, and put Frantic Pink back. This is my favourite, so I think this is Rose Dawn. No, that's Frantic Pink. I'll leave this in, this PS Cream Blusher, and it is in peach, so we're going to need some kind of topper for that, I think. So let's leave in the Patrick Tar then. This always tends to stay in, and I've not used it yet, so we'll leave that in. Then this one is Project Pan. So I feel like, because I've got all that, I don't really need any more singles. Highlighters I will. There's no highlighters in there apart from that cream highlighter. So single highlighters and maybe a face palette. I will need that. There is actually a highlighter here, but I want to fetch in a couple of others. I feel like, oh yeah, and blusher, I want to keep that in as well. Do you want to keep the Max Factor in? I don't think so, because I've used it a few more times than anything else. So I think I'll do a face palette and a couple of highlighters, and then we're done. I don't want the drawer to be up here like it normally is. I just want to use what I've got. So that's that, and then these are all going back. Ignore the brushes, they need cleaning. So let me go and put these back. Oh, what I did want to do is bring this in. This is new to the collection, so yeah, I might have to take some of the other blushes out. I want to bring that in. I want to bring this Wet n Wild one, because the same with this. This is the old formula. I don't think you can get this now. I got this when I was on holiday in Kendal. So this is in Pearlescent Pink. I want to fetch that. I want to fetch this She Glam cream blush in as well. Okay, so this one is in Midnight Hour. It's really pretty. This is a pink as well, so I think I'm going to have to get rid, well, not get rid, but I think I'm going to have to change up some of the blushes that are in my Shop My Stash that I've kept in from the previous rotation. Right, so bronzer, this one's new as well. This one's from TK Maxx. I got this from TK Maxx in the town that I live in. It's not really a bronzer, it's hydrating, long-lasting foundation. It's in the shade Cocoa. I've tried it as a bronzer before and it looked nice, so I want to use it in the Shop My Stash. I don't need a contour. I don't even think I've got any more contours anyway. I mean, I've got cream bronzers, like these. This is a cream bronzer. That's kind of a cream bronzer. It's more of a blush though, in my opinion. I use that as bronzer, that concealer. And this one's a cream bronzer, but I don't have cream contours. So I'm going to keep in, where is it? It's not there. I'm going to keep in this from She Glam as well, that my sister ordered for me. So this one's in Soft Tan. So I got this when I got the Care Bears blush and also the blusher stick. They all came together, so they're going together. I don't think I want anything else. Like I said, I want to keep it as minimal as I possibly can. Me and minimal do not go together. But yeah, that's it for that joy. Okay, so we've got the contour stick, the blush, the two new blushes here, bronzer. Some of this needs to go back. I've not put that back. Let me go and put them back. Okay, so we're going to put both of these sticks in here. Unless they don't fit in, then I'll take them out and put the contour stick where it was originally. I'm going to take this bronzer out of the packaging, or what I'm using as bronzer, so bear with me there. Nearly dropped it. That packaging is just stunning. I'll show you the shade. It does look a bit yuck, but it looks nice on the skin. If you feel like me, you can definitely get away with using this as a bronzer. So if you see it in your local TK Maxx, especially for that price, I'm trying to go around the edges because I don't want to ruin the floral print. So yeah, I think it's broken though. I think the clip's broken there, but that one can go in there. This Wet n Wild pearlescent pink can go in there. I've taken the brush out of it because the brushes are useless in my opinion. Let me know if you've tried this shade and what you think of it. I've not tried any Wet n Wild blushes in this packaging. I've only got one in the round packaging, and I believe that formula isn't as good as this one. I would have liked Rose Wine really, but they didn't have it. They only had this one, so that one can go there. And then we've just got one more blush, so I'll leave all the other blushes in. It looks like we're doing mainly pink blushes this week, guys. I don't think that'll fit in, will it? I don't want it to go in like that. Just wait until you see this packaging, guys. So this is in the shade Fabulous. I'm actually getting another one. It's at my sister's. I think my mum's going to get it for me on Wednesday. I don't think I'll be putting it in this Shop My Stash though, just because there's so much in there already. Did you guys like Care Bears growing up? Because I know I did. Stunning. I don't know how I'm going to use that. I've used it once before, but there's no way of going around that Care Bears print, so I just have to wear it down. But yeah, that's stunning. Oh, just thinking about it, guys, there's some face palettes in here I want to try. Well, there's only two. There's that bronzer palette and then there's this. Yeah, let's try this and put some other palettes in here. That's no good if you need like blush, bronzer and highlight. It's good for like bronzer and highlight, and I do want to use it. Maybe we can use that next week and then we can fill it up with the palettes that I want to use. So for now, yeah, that's what we're using this week. We need to do base makeup now. Right, so this is the foundation I used last week. I liked it. I do feel like it's a bit too dark for me though. you can see, look at my undertone, and I'm so cool compared to this. I feel like this is more neutral. So I'm going to put this back. There's barely any left. I did think about leaving it out, but I already have 2 Project Pan foundations out. Right, so let's go over to the drawer. Right, so I've made a decision to leave this Prep and Perfect Pore Smoothener in as Project Pan, and this is Project Pan as well. So we've got 2 primers that are Project Pan, and they're both pore smoothing. This one isn't that much, that's why I brought in the Primark one. Okay, so that constantly stays in. This shouldn't even be in here because I finished it up. That should be in empties, so I'll need to remove that. Right, we've got eyeliners that I've not used up, but I used in this shop my stash. Let's just put them there a second. A lot of this is what I use on the daily, or is in Project Pan. That one can go back into my little jar, if I can get hold of it. That concealer is the one that I'm using up at the moment. So I was using up that small concealer by Body Collection. Now I'm using this double size one up. So it'd take a while to get through that, I think. I did buy another new e.l.f. brow pencil, but I don't think this is going to take me that long to get through. Once I've used that, I'm going to use the one that Morag sent to me. And then once I've used this, there's a Wet n Wild one I want to try. So yeah, they sell it at Boots. I didn't know they sold Wet n Wild pencils at Boots. Well, brow pencils anyway. The rest is Project Pan, guys. I don't know what I'm doing with nail glue. I don't even wear false nails. But yeah, the rest is Project Pan. Oh, I need to put these back. This is a load of junk, really, that I could probably get rid of. I don't like that. I think that's out of date. I'll be using that after the Sun-Kissed Skin Hyaluronic Acid Nourishing Under Eye Serum, because it's practically the same thing. I do want to use this up. I think this is just no, it's not. I thought that was an empty pot, but it's my brown eyeliner. So I need to remember that. I need to see if I like that. That I definitely don't like, I know that for sure. So that's that. Eyeshadow palettes I've been using. So I've used this. I've used every shimmer in here, not every matte though. So this is my own interpretation of the Yucca palette. Thank you to all of you that came to my lives to watch me use it. It's much appreciated. This was my favourite shade, Scarab, and I also loved Lime Chrome over here, and I like this shade as well. This one wasn't, I felt like it didn't do much for me, but the overall look was nice. So that can go back in with my, actually no, I'll leave it out and then we'll do a palette ranking when the drawer is full. So that's that. And what else did I use? I used this Saints, Angels, Sinners, Baby palette. Oh my gosh, guys. I've got 3 palettes by them now. That was sent, a friend sent. So I was just saying, I thoroughly enjoyed this Saints, Angels, Sinners, Baby palette. Especially that green Social and that pink shade there, Spaced. They're so beautiful. Truthful was the only one that I was kind of blah about, really. I mean, it's nice, but it's not as pigmented as the other shades. So yeah, that's a really, really good one. I don't think they sell it anymore. My friend sent that to me with 2 others. I just think it's a really nice palette. I'm not too sure now which palette I prefer out of the 3. So I need to get my thoughts on them and let you guys know which palette I prefer out of the 3. So I think, oh no, it wasn't just those 2, it was this as well. I'm not getting it out of the packaging because I don't have a lot of memory on my phone. It's the Jordana T-shirt Twinkle Tower eye toppers, and they are so, so pretty. I've changed my mind. The things you do for YouTube, just look how wet and filed they look. So that shade is Icy, that shade is Gilded, that shade is Posy, and that shade is Nova. It's really, really good because you can like take them on the go. And it just looks like that. Really, really pretty. And I recently got this, only a few days ago actually. My sister said, oh, you can tell you've been digging your fingers in that. And to be honest, I haven't. I'll show you what she means. The eyeshadows at the top are just so soft. It looks like I've used it, and I truly haven't. We'll be using it this week though. I've not even dabbled into the creams yet, but these ones especially, the end ones, I can't wait to use. They're kind of shifty. Like those two there, I'm not too bothered about. It's those three there. And the mattes are really, really nice. I actually did a YouTube short on it, so I can't wait to use this. I got this on the recommendation of Tammy. Her username used to be Tammy Robichaud, but now she's changed it to Canadian Beauty. Go and check her out and tell you I sent you. I'm trying to get her to 200 subscribers, and I know she'd really appreciate it. Then my very good friend Lisa bought me the Ethereal Eyes Makeup by Mario. I'm very, very lucky to have this because she wanted to get herself one, and we was going to wait until I got back from holiday, but they sold out. They don't no longer sell this on Sephora UK, so I feel awful. But yeah, I'm very, very lucky to have it. I feel very blessed. I have used it one time. So this is what the palette looks like. Like I said, I have used those 3 shimmers down there one time, but I want to use those 2 shimmers and then those shimmers by themselves. And the rest of the mattes as well. So we've got 5 looks there quite easily, and I think we've got 5 looks with the Revolution palette, so it's going to be at least 10 days, maybe a little bit more until I come back. So it's probably going to be 2 weeks. I just cannot wait to use this palette and the other one. But I will be using this neon one. I don't think the Shop My Stash is going to go up for a couple of days, and that's why I'll use the Huda Beauty Neon Green first. So yeah, that's that one there. Right, let's go into my base drawers. So we're putting this one back, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. Yeah, I got a face palette out, didn't I? I said I wanted highlighter as well, so I'll need to go and get some highlighter, but I don't think it's going to fit in the drawer. Maybe one. Right, what foundation do I want to wear? I feel like I want to try this. I've not used this near enough. This is the Flawless IRL Uma and Sharon C. Yeah, let's try that. What shade did I get it in? It was the lightest that was there. White Pearl T2. So we'll try that. And I think that's it for foundation. Yeah, because I don't want to bring any concealers out. I don't want to bring any glowy products out. This is all just crap, really. Powder, that needs to go back. I need to choose a different one. So I did get one from She Glam. I think I'm going to pull this out. So that's my pink powder. Is that all I want to bring in? I always think, what if that product doesn't work? So what's a good one if that product doesn't work? Sorry. There's that one, but... well, I've got 2 powders if that doesn't work. No, we'll try and make it work. It's got a pressed powder on top and then loose powder underneath. So we'll try and make it work. I think that's it now, guys. Oh no, highlighter. Highlighter, I'm going to bring this one in. I don't use this near enough. It's Love Light Blinded by the Light. So let's do an overview of the drawers. Oh, I really don't think it's going to close. Oh, just about. Right, so this is the overview. The Care Bears one I've put just there behind the neon green palette. I'm hoping that I'm going to get to see that. I feel like there's way too much. Right, so what I was saying is I put the Care Bears blush up there, and then all these products are here. So that's more than enough room. I do feel like I've pulled way too much out again. But what you've got to think about is blush, bronzer and highlighter go in here. I've only pulled a couple, well, I pulled one highlighter, which is this one, and then kept the Colourpop not Starless Show Lunch Money in, and then we've got the highlighter stick as well, and then there's a highlighter in here, but I feel like it's very pink leaning and I don't like it that much. I'm really using this for the bronzer and the blush. I'm looking forward to using the products. I'm definitely looking forward to using the eyeshadow palettes. I'm hoping you can come over to the lives and watch me create some looks. I really love it when you can come and join me. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's much appreciated. Please like, comment and share, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notifications bell, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.